changed, started acting strange, had my life in my own hands. Meanwhile, I was wasting time, thinking things were fine, but you had other plans. Behind your weak disguise, all the worthless lies, I was wrong and now I know. Don't think that I won't try, this is not goodbye.
New subscriber detected.
Been missing streams due to busy with college, but here is for another month of great content. Love.
All my life I've been pushed around, always lost, not found, but I didn't realize. Like a giant standing in my way, leading me astray, now it's time for me to rise. I knew I had to find myself, turns out I'm on my own. I won't let it go. The right and wrong that you pretend to know. The fire in my heart, burns in your shadow. The silver lining can't begin to rust, and now I get who I cannot trust. I won't let it go. Don't hold it back when I call you, but does that mean that you're not there? Go back to when I saw you, a beautiful time in a deadly year. You think I'm stupid, but I get it now. How long can we make this go? Just hurry up and spit it out, baby, cause I got to know. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. I let it consume me, I let it control me. I'll always be lonely, I'll never be fine. If life is a movie, it's always so boring. Where is the story? gets better with time. Yeah, I hope it gets better with time. Yeah, I hope it gets better with time. Don't look back when I call you, but does that mean that you don't care? Go back to when I saw you, your beautiful eyes with a deadly stare. You think I'm stupid, but I get it now. How long can we make this go? It won't hurt to let it out, baby, cause I got to know. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. Don't break away, cause I want to stay, cause I want to stay. I let it consume me, I let it control me. I'll always be lonely, I'll never be fine. If life is a movie, it's always so boring. Where is the story? I hope it gets better with time. Yeah, I hope it gets better with time. Yeah, I hope it gets better with time. Consume me, I let it control me. I'll always be lonely, I'll never be fine. If life is a movie, it's always so boring. Where is the story? I hope it gets better with time. Yeah, I hope it gets better with time. Driving with you, let me take you far from here.
subscription confirmed. Automatically relaying thanks.
Henya dance, Henya dance, Henya dance, Henya dance, Henya dance.
Alright everyone, welcome back. I'm Winter, and it is February 29th of 2024. Thank you guys for being here so early. Hopefully, you've had a good day so far, and hopefully it's about to get a little bit better. Today, we're playing StarCraft with commentary. Thank you, Kira-san. 312 for 8 months. Glad you still enjoy Mother of Zerg for 25 months. And still enjoy since we last year. Eternally Blue, AXX, Rico, Azrian. I'm glad you still enjoy. Yes, and play some games. Probably disappointing, hopefully good. Can be optimistic, but I'm still amused that the season ends on April 1st. So, is this an in-season April Fool joke, intern?
Automatically relaying thanks.
Thank you, Spark, for the generosity. See how long to disappoint myself. How long does it take to play one game? Oh yeah, we will be doing coaching of a sort with Cyril. I've heard he's pretty good. In a couple weeks, well, within a couple weeks. Find more info on Discord announcements. You don't have to be a certain league. In fact, if you're, let's be honest here, not diamond, your chances are best. Because everyone who actually plays and watches and has access to replays is diamond. Not that I'm ruling it out, but like, trying to get a variety. Yeah, well, I got closer to beating Cyril than Maru did, which was the goal. but I don't understand how his brain works. It just does. It's... Nobody understands how dumb Protoss players are better than Cyril. Clearly. Far better than Hearthstone. He's already inside the circus.
행운을 빕니다. 인구수가 막혔습니다. 제발 대군주 좀 뽑아요. 대군주가 필요합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
Resubscription confirmed.
기지가 공격받고 있습니다.
Automatically relaying thanks.
Happy birthday. 여왕이 생성되었습니다. 오 나의 여왕님, 말랄 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 아군이 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 진화 완료. 광물이 부족합니다. 점막이 필요합니다. 점막이 뭔지는 알죠? 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시켜요.
Yay, more SC2. 3 love.
아, 이걸 또 보네요. 에너지가 부족합니다. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 여왕이 공격받습니다. 에너지 업. 점막이 필요합니다. 진화 완료. 가스 광물이 부족합니다. 광물.
Kill them until they die.
에너지가 부족합니다. 아, 이걸 못 보네요. 광물이 부족합니다. 제재!
I thought I was going mutus. He was pretty convinced. I fucked up my lair timing so badly that it looked like mutus. And he was thinking too hard. Which is why it was Mass Queen. He gets in, he sees another guess. I hid the roach warren. My stroke of 90 IQ plays. I was like, aha, I know what this is. It's mutus.
New subscriber detected.
Winter
Keep getting
Queen
them, but it
Warcraft.
wasn't mutus. It was a bunch of roaches. I don't know what happened on that score screen. Counts, I guess. Thank you, KZ Grim, for 5 years. I just don't enjoy it. Yeah, it's ridiculously greedy to go for 3 hatch and just be so sold on the mutas that you don't build any units. If your 3rd hatch is that early, you only go to like 40 drones and build units. I say, but like, easier said than done. For all we might hate ZVZ, it's where my biscuit is buttered. As opposed to PVZ, which is whatever the opposite is. Is this balloons?
New subscriber detected.
Crabs. Thank you, Rogers Gaming. 40 months. I just don't enjoy. He's got a Cyril portrait, so I'll let it slide. If they don't have a Kaczynski portrait, I'll let it go.
행운을 빕니다.
Otherwise, we don't play barcodes.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 대군주가 더 필요합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Did you not probe scout? Other cannons down my route?
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 오 나의 여왕님 말라이 포키 여왕이 생성되었습니다. 에너지 오 나의 여왕님 말라이 포키 그건 좀 아닌 것 같은데요. 에너지가 부족합니다. 여왕이 생성되었습니다. 에너지 업하고 파워 업. 대군주가 더 필요합니다. 오 나의 여왕님 인구수가 막혔습니다. 제발 대군주 좀 보내요. 여왕이 생성되었습니다. 대군주 에너지 인구수가 막혔습니다. 제발 대군주 좀 뽑아요. 대군주가 더 필요합니다. 에너지 업하고 파워 업. 아무데나 막 찍고 싶어. 에너지가 부족합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 에너지 업하고 파워 업! 에너지가 부족합니다. 오, 나의 여왕님, My life! 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 그건 안 돼요. 될 거라고 생각하세요? 에너지 업하고 파워 업! 그건 아니. 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 부족합니다. 저그 처음 해보세요.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Resubscription confirmed. Automatically relaying thanks.
Number go up.
에너지가 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 그건 안 돼요. 에너지 업하고 파워 업! 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 가스는 점검이 필수. 그건 아니죠. 혹시 저그 처음 해보고 변이 완료. 자나깨나 가스 조심. 진화 완료. 에너지 업하고 파워 업. 에너지가 부족합니다. 가스는 점검이 필수. 진화 완료. 진화 완료. 에너지 업하고 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시키나요?
Your dedication will be rewarded.
확장 가스가 부족합니다. 에너지가 부족합니다. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 자나깨나 가스 조심. 진화 완료. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 가스는 점검이 필수. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물이 부족합니다. 아무데나 막 찍고 싶으면 가스가 부족합니다. 가스. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 전맥이 바닥났습니다. 진화 완료. 자나깨나 가스 조심. 이걸 못 보네요. 변이 완료. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 점막 중행이 공격받고 있습니다. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 적 공격 모르세요? 모르면 맞아야죠. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 점막 중앙에 공격받고 있습니다. 가스가 부족합니다. 진화 완료. 자나깨나 가스 조심. 가스. 설마 확장 기진이 있죠? 진화 완료. 그건 안 돼요. 될 거라고 생각하세요? 가스가 부족합니다. 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 자나깨나 가스 적들이 점막 중앙을 공격합니다. 여왕님 노동을 줄여주세요. 아, 이걸 못 보네요. 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 에너지가 왔는데 구경하나요? 가스는 점검이 필수. 그건 아니죠. 혹시 보급품이 꽉 찼습니다. 아, 이걸 못 보네요. 보급품이 꽉 찼습니다. 이제 아군이 공격받는데 구경하는 보급품이 꽉 찼습니다. 그건 안 돼. 보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 적 공격 보급품이 꽉 찼습니다. 맞아야죠. 보급품이 꽉 찼으니 아, 이걸 못 보네요. 보급품이 꽉 찼습니다. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 제대로 싸워보자. 그건 안 돼요. 그건 아니죠. 설마 확장 아군이 공격받고 보급품이 꽉 찼습니다. 보급품이 꽉 찼으니
Your dedication will be rewarded.
아, 그건 좀 아니고 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 광맥이 받은 설마 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 보급품이 꽉 그건 안 돼요. 보급품이 꽉 보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 진 보급품이 꽉 찼습니다. 보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 싸워보자. 보급품이 꽉 찼습니다. 설마 변이 완료. 일벌레가 미래인 거 아시죠? 무조건 지켜야 돼요. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 일벌레가 공격받고 있습니다. 창조 점막 중앙이 공격받고 있습니다. 공격받는데 구경하나요? 가스가 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 대군주 인구수가 막혔습니다. 제발 대군주 좀 뽑아요. 아, 이걸 못 보네요. 대군주가 더 필요합니다. 광맥이 바닥납니다. 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 보급품이 꽉 찼습니다. 광물을 다 썼는데 보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 제대로 싸워. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 아, 이걸 못 보네요. 설마 광물이 부족합니다. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 광물이 없는데 광맥이 바닥. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물 대출은 광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 아군이 공격받는 편이 광물. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 간헐천이 바닥났다고요. 아, 이걸 변이 완료. 미니맵 안 보나요? 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 간헐천이 부활됐습니다. 설마 이걸 못 보네요. 제재! 진화.
We got there. Never beat the army, but don't need to. If you force him to micro observers and anything else,
광물을 다 썼.
it's gonna be a game-winning strat.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
I'm surprised his APM was in triple digits. I guess hitting F2 repeatedly, or real discerning nerds put it on spacebar or something. I have it on the tilde key, but same idea. What insane challenge are you doing? It's in the title on YouTube. Insane challenge, StarCraft 2. Actually playing. 95% of people don't ever hit that ranked button. Alright. At least this year on the ladder. According to our last, So. Statistically, no barcodes. Unranked. As I heavily suspected, I had the vibe. Not that it would matter, but... At first I thought it was a good idea that unranked and ranked were combined. Last one was a barcode too, but I could tell he was bad. Alright, you don't use the Cyril portrait unless you're, compensating for something. Know what that was, Cyril? I doubt it. You know how many games you would have to lose to get down to 5k MMR? Not that many, because like you'd lose a ton each game, but like, why not try? Mental health. So here's the deal with barcodes. Now, this one in particular is not so accurate. So we're going into the ladder. I'm Dank Memer. They're like Sweat Lord. Those are the names. Alright, we go in, or even better, Cyril versus Maru. Okay. Cyril knows he's facing Maru. Maru knows he's facing Cyril. Even footing. Alright, Cyril versus barcode lines. Well, Cyril might know, so it's not a good example, but is he knows he faced Cyril. Cyril doesn't know which barcode lines this is. So you're already behind. And most people at this rank are just going to do their gimmicky all-in that relies on you not having that information that it was the same guy who did it 4 games ago. It's not that I can't beat it. It's that it does not spark joy. It sparks even less joy than normal games. It's like, I'm coming in with no information each time, and they have the info. Did someone cannon rush me tonight? Not worth. What's the name?
Resubscription confirmed. Automatically
Thank you, Shagador.
Thanks.
Yo.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
I will accept barcoding from those who have a chance of hitting Cyril on the ladder, and from anyone below platinum. Anyone with a chance of hitting Cyril, there's a legitimate argument for practicing. Anyone below platinum needs all the help they can get, so that way their self-esteem doesn't crumble into pieces.
Big job. Bad news. What's going on?
보급고가 더 필요합니다.
That's not the right fucking spot. How hard is it?
SCV ready.
I put how many barracks? I put how many tens of thousands of barracks down?
SCV ready.
And I still fuck it.
What's going on? In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Yeah. Do your annoying shit.
Yep. Big job.
Why didn't you expand?
Woo-hoo. Overtime. What's going on? Bad news?
There it is.
Gotcha.
See? How many times?
있습니다. 사령부 업그레이드 완료.
Go ahead. Ah, you scared me. In the rear. Ah, you scared me. SCV ready. Big job, huh? What's going
광물이
on?
부족합니다.
SCV ready.
That's gonna be late.
Go ahead.
부속 건물 완료.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
에너지가 부족합니다.
This better be
I
good.
think the bunker is like 10 seconds late.
You want a piece of
I'll
me,
see.
boy? SCV ready.
Doesn't really matter with room range though.
What's going on? Who wants some?
Unless he's just gonna sit in his base.
SCV ready. Ah, you scared me. Been waiting on you.
부속 건물
SCV ready. Been waiting on you.
사령부 업그레이드 완료.
SCV ready. By the numbers. You gonna give me orders? Let's go, kid. Go. SCV ready. Who wants some? Bad news? SCV ready. Why not? This better be good. What's going? By the numbers, boys. Been waiting on you.
에너지 업하고 파워 업. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Ready for pickup?
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Acknowledge.
부속 건물 완료. 부속 건물 완료.
SCV ready.
자나깨나 가스 조심.
Talk to me. Wait. Where's the emergency?
SCV ready.
Picking up or dropping off?
부속 건물 완료.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off. Light flights here.
SCV ready.
Somebody get me out of this mess. Now what?
적 공격 모르나요? 모르면 맞아야죠.
Understood. Ready.
Been waiting on.
Now what?
막혔습니다.
Waiting on you. Inbound. Where's the emergency? On my way. Loud and clear. Ready for
아군이 공격받고 있습니다.
Who wants some?
언제까지 보급고 막힐래요?
Want a piece of me, boy?
부속 건물 완료. 밥 좀 먹고 일합시다.
Big job, huh? Gateway, coming through.
How'd you get in?
Want a piece of me, boy? Been waiting on you.
언제까지 보급고 막힐래요?
picking up or dropping off?
가스는 점검이 필수.
SCV ready. Yo. This better be good. Out.
Talk to me.
Been waiting on
업그레이드
you.
완료.
SCV ready. Let's have a plan. SCV ready.
아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요?
What's going on? Gateway.
Ready for dust off.
Yep. By the number. Let it roll out. SCV ready. Who wants some?
보급고가 막혔습니다.
Keep your shirt on, Sparky.
보급고가 가스가 부족합니다. 가사령부 밥 좀.
SCV boy. 10 forward. Can't wait. Big job, huh? SCV ready. SCV ready. Will do. This better be good.
Waiting on you.
Been waiting on you.
연구 완료.
It's about to get heavy. Armed and ready. You gonna get what?
부속 건물 완료.
What's going on? SCV ready.
건설할 수 없습니다. 잘 좀 보고 싶습니다. 부속 건물 완료.
Now what? Inbound. Talk to me.
업그레이드 완료.
Ready for pickup?
Get heavy.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 설마
SCV ready. You gonna give me orders? Big job. This better be good.
Ready for dust off.
Outstanding. By the numbers, boy. You gonna give me orders?
Picking up or dropping off?
Been waiting on you. Go ahead. SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
It's on. SCV ready. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy? By the numbers. You gonna give me orders?
아군이 공격하고 있습니다. 완료.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
간헐천이 필요합니다. 업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치지 마세요. 광물이 부족합니다.
This better be good. Who wants some? This better be good.
아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요?
Got it.
설마 거기가 가능하다. 부속 건물. 부속 건물 완료. 광맥이
Go, go, go.
Something's changing in the air. Yeah, it's all because of you.
Want a piece of me, boy?
부속 건물. 광물을 다 썼는데. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다.
Now what? Understood. In the pot. Bye, bye, bye.
By the number. Armed and ready. You gonna give me orders? Go, go, go. Well, anyway, coming through.
광물이 없는.
Want some?
Where's the emergency?
Been waiting.
광물 대.
This better be good. By the number.
사령부 업그레이드 완료. 사령부 업그레이드 완료. 아, 이거였어요. 업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치는 마세요. 광물이 부족합니다.
Waiting on you.
Got a hole. Gangway. Coming through.
Ready for the...
Get heavy. What's going on?
광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 설마 확장심이 있죠? 사령 광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Yep.
설마
Liberation is the path.
Oh, it's on.
업그레이드 완료. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시켜.
Affirmative. By the number.
Standing by.
Armed and ready.
Need something liberated? Liberation.
간헐천이 바닥났다고요.
Looking forward to it. Ghost reporting.
Talk to me.
You gonna give me orders?
Reporting for...
Who wants some?
Waiting on you.
업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치는 마세요.
Been waiting on you. This better.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
You gonna give me orders, boy? Ghost reporting. You sure you was? Out with it.
Incoming orders.
간헐천이 고갈됐습니다.
Go time.
Gas freedom. Initiating.
보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 제대로 싸워보자. 광맥이 바닥났습니다.
We have you on screen.
업그레이드 완료.
Ah, how can we help?
보급품이 꽉 찼습니다.
Incoming orders.
연구 완료. 업그레이드 완료. 거기는 건설할 수 없습니다.
EMP's pretty good. Couldn't really end it though. And the Widow Mines just kept getting damage. Probe here, delayed the 4th for like multiple minutes. Random kills all over the place. Widowmine's always pulling a victory out of likely defeat. Did he not? I'm random. I might not have been Terran. I mean, I was Terran. But... I might not have been. Alright. I play an annoying style. I play a style that my hand can... At risk of sounding... Not at risk. At definite intention of sounding somewhat elitist. I play a style my hands can't keep up with. Like... multi-pronged, just constant pressure, but it relies on constantly against more competent players who use more than F2 actually having enough precision and speed, and I have like 100 to 150 less APM than I need to actually do that reliably. Like, sometimes I'll do the drops perfectly. They'll be, like, right in between the minerals where they're jammed in the first try. Get that done. 0.5 seconds, tops, setting all that up. Move on to the next thing. But then it's like, oh, I misclicked the bunker, so it's in the wrong spot. So I have to spend another 3 seconds dealing with this. And then my liberators wandered too far forward, so I have to spend another 2... Like, it's compounding interest on being slow. Like, if you're slow to start, it's going to take more time to recover from it because you have more to recover from. The summary is, I'm very glad most players have become addicted to the select all army hotkey. I try not to use it, and then it falls apart. I still think you're gonna get further. Like, the cap might be lower. Like, you might not get the highest GM. They're probably pretty high up. But it's much harder to do the multi-prong style. But I think more fun. Otherwise, we're just playing like a unit tester for the most part. F2, just play Zerg. I'm always amused at like, wow, he just A-moved Banelings, when that is like the furthest possible thing from the truth. Like, the amount of times I have to remind myself that for everyone making a stupid comment on YouTube and balance whining on a fucking 100 siege tanks versus 100 ultralisks fucking YouTube short, for every time I think about responding to it, I realize I don't have to. I gotta... In that 104 IQ.
광물이 부족합니다.
Why are you here? I don't think so. I don't believe you. I do now. What the fuck, bro? That's some crazy shit. That's certainly,
기지가 공격받고 있습니다.
We stand as one. We are the blades of iron. Orange is come. My meditation.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
We stand as one.
this one's in range.
My meditation. Justice be done. We are the blades of iron.
수정탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Gassar, a Templar. We stand as one.
미니맵 안 보나요?
By your will. Orange is thine. Ula Sadari. Pour our cannon.
적 공격 모르나요? 모르면 맞아야죠.
We embrace the glory.
Please don't die. Fuck. That's bad. He's not gonna be distracted anymore.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
He's gonna find this, and now I'm gonna have to defend it. But I think I still have way more
광물이
workers, so...
부족합니다. 기지가 공격받고 있습니다.
It was pretty sloppy to lose that.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Glory to the Daylong.
Bruh.
We serve with pride. Combat over.
This is a choke. I had it too. All I needed to do was keep that zealot alive.
I am the voice of the eclipse. You require my skills.
에너지가 부족합니다.
We move unseen. I am the heart. I am the voice of the eclipse. You require my skills.
He's still cannon rushing. Just gonna keep going. Like, if he had switched into anything else now, it would be troublesome, but thankfully no. Masters 3 PvP. It's quite a thing.
수정탑이 더 필요합니다. 에너지가 부족합니다.
Annihilation commencing.
에너지 업하고
Wonder what his late game looks like. That's what his late game looked like. He expanded. Look.
Systems at
I mean, like, not to another base, but just generally.
calibrating void. Zaknak Atbal. Fire and grid.
What I just watched? Masters 3 PvP.
A 9.
I should have known better, eh? Ah. If I had just not gotten supply block. There are a lot of things that could have gone more right. I guess there are things that could have gone more wrong as well, but...
빕니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 수정탑이 막히는데 광물이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다.
Tripping on the little edge there.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 탐사정이 공격받고 있습니다. 동력장 안에 배치하세요. 가스는 점검이 필수. 자나깨나 가스 조심. 가스.
And they heal. One Reaper heals more than the entire Protoss army can the entire game. Beautiful.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
It's gonna be Cyclones, isn't it? No.
정전이 정말 싫다.
You require.
동력장 잘 보고 소환해 주면 안 돼요?
We finally get them.
Stay there. We are one with the shadows.
연구 끝.
We move unseen. I am here in the shadows.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
I am here in the shadows.
공격 모르나요?
What the fuck?
탐사정 지켜야 돼요.
That's terrible recall.
New subscriber detected.
You require. We.
공격전 안에 배치하세요.
I am Steve.
지켜야 돼요. 거기 맞다고 생각하세요?
I am here in the shadows.
탐사정이 공격받고 있습니다. 공격전 안에 배치하세요.
How do you like it?
거긴 맞다고 생각하세요? 잘 보고 소환해주면 안 돼요? 연구. 거긴 소환 못해요. 광물 대출은 불가. 거긴 소환 못해요. 수정탑을 소환하세요.
State thy bidding. Veraku. Hungers.
설마
I am the voice of the eclipse.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
It shall be.
잘 보고 광물이 부족합니다. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 거긴 아니죠.
You require my.
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치지 마세요. 탐사정 지켜야 돼요. 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 주면 안 돼요?
I return to serve. We embrace the glory of battle.
가스. 가스 가스 가스.
We embrace the glory of battle.
업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치지 마세요. 가스는 점검이 필수. 연구 완료. 업그레이드 완료. 자나깨나 가스 조심. 광물 대출.
My life for life.
동력전.
We stand.
설마 가스.
Glory of battle.
Presiding. Ancient glory reborn.
My life for ire.
동력전 안에 배치하세요.
Speak and be heard. With
I am the voice of the eclipse. State that I am the heart of darkness. You require my skill.
거긴 소환 못해요. 보급품이 꽉 찼으니 가스가 부족합니다.
consciousness.
단열천이 있어야죠. 동력장이 뭔지 알죠?
I return.
거긴 아니죠. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
For the reckoning.
보급품이 꽉 찼습니다. 광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Enemy. Very well.
보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 제대로 싸워보자. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
Command me. Order.
Let our
설마 광맥이
Presiding.
설마 확장 기신이 있죠?
state thy bidding.
Ancient Yoda presiding.
I meditate. My life for ire.
Obedience. I live on. Speak.
광물을 다 썼는데 간헐천이 바닥났다고요. 바닥났습니다. 보급품이 꽉 찼습니다. 출발! 연구! 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요?
Will be heard.
거긴 맞다고 생각하세요?
Consciousness awakening.
From the shadows I come.
업그레이드 완료! 수정탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 광물을 다 썼는데 공격장 안에 배치하세요.
We begin. Preside. I am here in the shadows.
아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요?
I come. My premeditation break.
Eternal service.
보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 제대로 싸워보자.
I am here in the shadows.
정전이 정말 세. 광맥이 바닥났습니다. 업그레이드 완료. 보급품이 꽉 설마 확장 기술이 있죠?
Presiding. We are your
We st-
I am the voice. Ancient glory. I am. We preside. Your demand. Europe. We begin. Presiding. Your demands. Ancient glory. We begin. Speak. Ancient. State thy bidding.
보급품이 꽉 찼습니다.
I am the. Your
From
demand.
the shadows I come. We embrace.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 업그레이드 완료.
Speak. Your demands. I am here in the shadows.
광맥이 거긴 맞다고 생각하세요?
For Artanis.
With honor. Ancient glory.
수정탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 수정탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
From the shadows.
What would you ask?
탐사정이 공격받고 있습니다.
I am the void.
New
광물을 다
subscriber
썼는데 우리
detected.
지는 거 아니죠? 아니죠. 수정탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 간헐천이 고갈됐습니다. 거기 주면 안 돼요? 설마 확장 기준이 있죠?
My meditation. Orders. I return to serve.
보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 제대로 싸워보자. 동력장 광맥이 바닥났습니다.
You require
보급품이 꽉 찼습니다. 아, 이걸 못 보네요. 거긴 아니죠. 거긴 맞다고 생각하세요? 설마 확장 기신이 있죠?
consciousness.
안에 배치하세요.
I'm here in the shadows.
광맥이 업그레이드 완료. 탐사정이 공격받고 있습니다. 설마
Ancient glory reborn.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 반갑습니다. 설마 확장 기신이 있죠?
Our foes surround us.
연구 완료.
Presiding.
I'm cherishing it. All right.
Consciousness.
보급품이 꽉 찼습니다.
Nasperu unata.
Ancient glory reborn.
단원천이 바닥났다고. 잘 보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 제대로 싸워보자. 보급품이 꽉 찼습니다.
From the shadows I come.
For the reckoning.
The dark.
보급품이 꽉 찼으니
I will come.
보급품이 꽉 찼습니다.
Nasperu. I bask in the twilight.
수정탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 단원천이 부활됐습니다.
I am intrigued.
거긴 맞다고 생각하세요?
We begin your demands. Speak and be heard.
탐사정 지켜야 돼요.
Oh my god.
거긴 소리 못해요.
There's the Widowmond.
From the shadows I come.
아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 배치하세요.
What would you ask of us?
공격받고 있습니다. 거기 맞다고 생각하세요? 아군이 공격받고 있습니다.
What would you ask of us? You seek our service. Jakku,
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 집
from the shadows I come.
Why do they have so many scans?
Darkness rides.
How do you like cloaked units ruining your day?
From the shadows.
These ones are way more expensive and require micro and can't kill all your workers at once, but it's kind of the same.
났습니다.
They also take way more tech and their melee range. And you have detection, but still.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 집
They're pretty much the same.
From the shadows I come. What would you ask of us? I am Nasperu Unadar. The darkness rides. You seek our service. Twilight. From the shadows I come.
설마 확장 지진이 있죠?
From the shadows I come. Darkness descends. You seek our service. From the shadows I come. Fear isn't a Nasmir. What would you ask of us? God, I bask in the twilight. Knock. Fear is an illusion. Jakku. I bask in the twilight. You seek our service.
거긴 소환 못해요. 광맥이 바닥났습니다.
From the shadows I come. Nasperu.
I remember how upset Terrans were when they finally added the radius thing on scan.
What would you ask of us?
So now you might be able to dodge it. Instead of just, being like... Because the radius is larger than the animation, so you just kind of have to eyeball it.
간헐천이 바닥났다고 거긴 아니죠.
I am the blade of Shakuras.
Bunch of widow mines there.
Nasperu Unadar. By the void.
What are you doing, bro? Where you going? It did the cool animation. Okay. Okay.
잘 보고 소환해 주면 안 돼요? 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
From the shadows I come.
But where did the DTs come from?
Blade of Shakuras.
I feel like I'm facing an AI here or something like.
From the shadows I come. Got to
From the shadows, duh. Idiot. You just said it.
from the shadows. By the void. I am intrigued.
Why was that the one? Why, of the 58 times? Why was that? That was the one. That was the DT site that broke the Terran's back. He didn't have enough minerals for another turret. He literally kept going until he ran out of minerals for a turret. I guess, I mean, he could mine, but... How many orbitals? 2 orbitals. But he still always had scats. Oh my god. Can't turn him into an AI. Yeah, I'll say, like, it's because Terran has all of the comeback mechanics. I do it as Terran too. Where I'm sitting there, I'm like, I think they have 5,000 minerals and they're maxed out. But I do have medevacs and marauders and mules. So... And the thing is, there is that small chance. You can move up after you hit one rank rank 1 in Master. Oh, rank doesn't mean anything. It's made up and doesn't matter in any way. But it's still there because that's nice and confusing for people. How does the ranking system work? So you have a number that's your matchmaking rating. Mine's 4,300. That's the only number that matters. Everything else is just a skin, sometimes an inaccurate one, over that number.
행운을 빕니다. 광물이 없는데
Got a bad
자꾸
feeling about
응원시켜요?
this one. How does the skin change? Well, ideally, based on a certain percentile of players being in a certain league.
광물 대출을
Practically, for
주겠습니다.
some reason, it's not tied to that. Because of the legacy of how we used to do it, which was, well, it was always matchmaking rating. But until Legacy of the Void, we couldn't see it. So we had ladder points and ranks and all that, which was a
광물이 부족합니다.
way of masking it. We still have those things, but we also have the number, which kind of invalidates them.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Is it considered bad manner to not announce your race as random? I tell my race because otherwise they do even weirder shit. And despite the playing 3 races, I play relatively standard, like, macro. So if they do weird shit, I don't know what they're doing, because they're just making it up as they go along. But if they beat you, and they don't tell their race, it's BM. If they don't beat you, it's because they're bad. That's how it works. forcing a scout is one of the few reasons to actually random. As a random player with over 50,000 games, the answer is it's whatever you want it to be. There's no one reason. Everyone has their own reason, and none of them are right. Except yours. Everyone else is wrong. I can say this because I know all three races as an expert. They're all wrong. How often do you run into another random? There are dozens of us! Quite literally. There are several dozen in Masters Plus. Also, so ever since we could see MMR on the load screen, random has not shown MMR on the load screen, or League. So this literally affects dozens of people.
수정탑이 더 필요합니다.
So that is a bug that has persisted literally since, like, there are so few, so you can only see MMR on the load screen if you're in Masters or above, or it's bugged out and you're in Gold, but for some reason the system, like I said. So literally the only people affected are the few dozen, like, random or GM random, like those players. Everyone else, they wouldn't see it anyway.
Glory to the Daemon.
Huh.
Faith, give us
Bold move.
forward. Faith before fear. The Templar, the firstborn, shall persevere. Combat higher. Let your combat awaits. To glory. Let none deter us. Give us your command.
Did I let the battery finish? I'm a genius.
Oracle receiving.
동력자이 뭔지 알죠? 연구 완료.
I mean, I'm the opposite of that, but here we are.
Our window is short.
수정탑을
Combat awaits.
Dimensional. An Aerodine wash.
We serve.
An omen. The threads of fate lie bare.
수정탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Ire.
You seek guidance? How can I aid you? It is destined. Our window. The enemy has discovered us.
Let your will. Give us your command.
Let us an Aerodine.
Combat. Hordes alive. Faith before fear. We are one mind.
It requires a very high-level player to understand PvP.
Shall persevere.
An omen.
Combat.
How can I aid you?
Alright.
You seek guidance?
We
An Aerodine Washagal.
where shall we march? Let
거기 맞다고 생각하세요?
Ire.
The threads of fate lie.
Najakar. Mina.
An omen.
Yes, Executor.
Our window is short.
Najakar. Mina. I have met the end.
We interpret. Extrapolating strength. Dimensional strength.
가스는 점검이 필수입니다.
I am intrigued.
거긴 소환 못해요. 거긴 아니죠.
It is destined.
I bask.
Let us.
From the shadows I come.
An Aerodine Washagal.
Nasperu Unadar.
Let us begin. The stars align.
Jakku.
Our window is short.
What would you ask of us?
How can I aid you? You seek guidance? The threads of fate and Erodine washable. How can I aid you? You seek guidance? An omen?
잘 보고 소환해주면 안 돼요? 설마 확장 기신이 있죠?
Now seek tie. The threads of fate lie there. Come, we meet our fate. I see. The struggle, our window is short. We interpret.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Our fates are one. An omen.
설마 확장 기신이 있죠?
I was like, what would be the stupidest move? So I didn't do that. The stupidest move would have been DT Blink. Second stupidest was force field wall with stalkers.
Our window is short.
He has Blink, but who cares? I do.
You seek guidance? The threads of fate lie. How can I aid you?
Be recalled? For what?
An omen. I see. Let us begin.
Did I get my Archon back? Holy shit! I did! Genius. Well,
How can I aid you?
there you go.
Harmonize.
Using my bigliest brain.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
The key is not caring whether any part of it works. Alright? The more you're really trying to make it work, it's not gonna work. You notice how all the best Protoss historically have essentially been like fucking crazy people? Okay, besides Neeb, but Neeb was boring. In a beautiful American way. What about stats? Yeah, but nobody remembers stats as much as they remember parting or MC. It's like stats did pretty good. That one time he lost to Cero, and that was pretty quick. That was pretty sick. That hero? Yeah, that one time he lost to Cero. Was Trap crazy? Yeah, but not the Trap stats hero did not win world championships. You gotta be an actually insane person to win world championships as Protoss. It helps at least. Zest, another top. I can't believe I forgot Zest. Zest is like the other side of it. Zest is like a hitman. Alright. No emotional attachment. I remember him coming into the GSL multiple times. Coming into the GSL, keeps his jacket on, sipping on like his like cappuccino or whatever. Gets 0-3'd or whatever, and just leaves after 15 minutes. Next season, in the finals, gets 0-4 against Maru, but still, in the final. I can't believe Maru speedrun the GSL finals, which really sucks for GSL, but beat Zest 4-0 in like 27 minutes of total game time. And then the next season beat Zest 4-0 with like 24 minutes of total game time. Like, that was, yeah, that was, those were rough. I don't remember that at all, but it was over pretty quick. That was back when you could build cyclones out of reactors and like they attacked really fast. Like it was a different time. A time which we shouldn't go back to, really. Thankfully, that time has passed.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 하시나요?
Do you think players have gotten that much better, or have you gotten worse? I'm much better than I was. Most players have gotten way better. Statistically. Most players don't play anymore, leaving just the ones who have been, for the most part, for the last however many years. But I could easily beat the Grandmaster me of like 5 years ago. I'd be pretty comfortable saying, even today, like 4-1, 4-2. I mean, you look at Cyril and Clem, for reference. I know, right? From the top down. Like, they just don't make mistakes. Like, Cyril just doesn't fuck up. Like, there's no, like, turnaround because he just doesn't fuck up. Like, I don't... And the trickle down is there. Like, some people complain because it's boring sometimes. Because it's like, oh, he got a lead. Well, like...
광물이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
But yeah, also, you won't be as good if you practice. So instead of practicing for 5-ish hours a day, I practice for 5-ish hours a week, which is less, usually. That also doesn't help.
Where shall we? Let your will be heard. Yes, Executor.
탐사정 지켜야 돼요.
Faith or fear. We serve.
Why don't you have a third? Uh-oh. You mind if I just scooch right past you here? What's up with that, bro? Is this the most obvious Nidus of all time, or? Cyril says we should build a battery at the net. I'm gonna build a battery at the net.
You seek guidance? How can I aid you? Our window is short. An omen.
Zaknaku Afal.
Let us begin. We meet our fate.
Eh.
Extrapolating strength. threads of
I am here in the shadows.
Still super weird.
공격장 안에 배치하세요.
we interpret. The stars align.
Channel the light of Iron.
An Erodine Washagon. The enemy has discovered us. Colonized.
There's this fire.
You have full power.
Thank you.
Annihilation
No
commences.
cancel.
Fate. Zaknaku.
I am the heart of darkness. Where your enemy?
We serve with
I am.
glory to the Daylon.
Might as well just go Stargate. Even if he goes for like Corruptor.
The sky.
수정탑 막히면 미래가 없어요.
Or he just skips it entirely, either way.
This vessel shall invade.
광물이 없는데 자꾸
Successful. La Farosh.
광물이 부족합니다.
Understood. I stalk through the stars. Where do our enemies successful? On the way. Time for battle. Successful. Warfield.
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
The glorious comeback.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
The skies.
Glory to the Daylon. We are the firstborn shall persevere.
자나깨나 가스.
Yes, execute.
Time for battle.
I have met the enemy.
I am.
We serve.
Where do our enemies lurk? Teleport successful. On the Anan Porkar.
설마 거긴 맞다고 생각하세요? 광물 대출은 불가능.
Teleport.
업그레이드 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
Understood.
수정탑을 소환하세요. 수정탑이 막히는데 광물이 부족합니다.
We serve with
Time for battle. Warfield online.
연고
Anan Porkar.
수정탑 막히면 미래가 없어요. 연고
La Farosh. On the way to justice. Understood. Where do our enemies lurk?
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
I stalk through the stars. Time for battle. I will comply. The skies
공격자인
understood.
한정판 막히면 미래가 없어요. 잘 보고 소환해주면 안 돼요?
전환 포커.
기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치지 마세요. 적 공격으로 맞아야죠. 수정탑이 더 필요합니다. 거긴 아니죠.
On the wings of justice.
거긴 소환 못해요.
Lawful. Teleport successful.
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 미니맵 안 보나요?
Crazy.
탐사정이 공격받고 있습니다. 공격전 안에 대체하세요.
Can't lift ultras. He wasn't losing every overlord, it would probably be better, but
광물이 부족합니다.
I return to serve.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
This vessel
공격
Siravek Cryor. For honor. I stalk you the stars. On the wings of justice. God's rule rules and glory. On will fly.
face
On board.
this battle. We stand.
Warp field online.
업그레이드 완료.
New subscriber detected.
Where do I
Just checking.
eager to strike?
Engaging the enemy.
설마 확장 기신이 있죠? 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니야?
Time for
This vessel
I am Where do our enemies? I stalk through the stars.
phase crystals charged.
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 설마 확장 기신이 있죠? 광물을 다 썼는데 공격 잘. 광맥이 바닥났습니다. 지는 거 아니죠?
For neural.
간헐천이 바닥났다고요. 거긴 맞다고 생각하세요? 업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치는 마세요. 업그레이드 완료.
Time. I stalk in the stars. Where do our enemies? Sirafek Anan Pokal.
That was a mess. Absolute disaster piece. Power overwhelming. Honestly, if he had got the infestors like one fight earlier, it would have been very bad. I was not ready for it at all. The neural would have turned it. But he didn't. Yeah, if he didn't show the effect, well, he lost, like, he did what every single Zerg who isn't Cyril does, which is lose, like, 4 of them when you're panicking because they don't have water balloons. Like, thank you, Brady, for 92 months, by the way. Camp money. Actually, that reminds me, it is time for a quick advertising break. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you could pause ad block, support the stream, that would be awesome. I'll be right back after some quick ads. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Winter, and I'm here to talk to you about Prime Gaming. Did you know Amazon still exists? No, not the rainforest of old, but instead, the best company, one of the top 5 out of 5 companies that you should know about. Yes, Amazon. Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, well, we already know you have Amazon Prime, so we're just kind of going through the motions here. But if you don't have Amazon Prime, go fuck yourself. But if you have Amazon Prime, guess what? You get so many exciting things. Yes, Prime Gaming. Get free loot for all your favorite games and League of Legends. You can get, like, shitty mobile game skins. You can get a skin that makes you stand out, like every other fuckboy on Twitch. All right, you want to look like every other nerd in Apex Legends with Twitch TTV in their name? Sure, we got you. You wanna get like 420 more magic shards so you can gamble away and feel like you have real money in Genshin Impact? Theoretically, you do you. But wait, there's more. Did you know that every month for absolutely free, you can subscribe to a streamer of your choice? And we've seen your search history, so let's recommend me. Subscribe to me, because every moment you wait, you're losing money from me. So subscribe with Prime Gaming, because remember, at Amazon Prime, we know where you live. You told us. Good luck, and good night.
Hell, it's about time.
Thank you guys for sticking around. I know ads are loud and annoying, but... Nice your break out. B Strauss. Where's that guy who was complaining that I was directly serving him ads about irritable bowel syndrome? Like I was going through the multiple choice drop down. I'm like, you know what this guy wants? I know what's gonna work. He hasn't come back. Okay. Thank you. I'm nashed out as well. 3 months. You a bunch of fun? I'll take it. Thank you, Design Sensei.
It's about time.
Glad you enjoy. How long until you get moved to M2? I think the other way is more likely. Also, who knows if it's working? I think that we've hit one of those nights. It could have gone either way. And now that I say it, it's going to go the other way. Where I haven't played in a while, so I'm able to actually, like, kind of look at it from a different perspective. A little bit different. Like, if you play all the time, it's easy to fall into the same, not necessarily bad, but mediocre habits. But at the same time, when you don't play for a while, you also can just lose because, like, you forget to build pylons. So, like, this isn't... It's not a turn-based game. With that last game, I almost lost because I forgot to build pylons. And I couldn't build enough shit to defend. Which is, like, a basic part of the entirety of the game. Oh yeah, that reminds me about building pylons. I'll be recording an Angry Coach. Okay, it's probably not going to be really Angry Coach, but I'll be doing coaching with Cyril, who I've heard is pretty good. It will be recorded. It's not going to be live. I'm going to be putting together some replays from you guys and questions. And that's going to be the 200,000 subscriber video. I mean, very cool of Sarah to just be like, yeah, fine, alright. Like, he could just say fuck off if he wants, like, I know. Just cool of him. Not to say that, by the way.
Where shall we march?
Let's see. What would be dumb? Why are you fighting me? You'll lose if you don't have friends.
It shall be. Let Najakar be not. The Templar, yes, give us your command.
Even if you do, it might be bad.
Let none
거긴 아니죠.
victory for the
Oops.
first shall persevere. May your death be swift. Forward. Combat where I have met enemy. Faith before fear. We serve with pride. Ire.
광물이 부족합니다.
Combat
연구. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Wow, War Prism's so expensive.
yes.
Did he actually finish the battery? He's building a fresh one.
Yes, Executor. Ire.
Shadows.
We serve with pride.
From the shadows I come.
Give us Naja Khan. Yes, exactly.
가스는 점검이 필수.
Combat
From the shadows I come. Jakku, your darkness
Why don't we just do one base proxy War Prism DT Adept drop? Yeah. Classic. Classic PvP opener for big brain gamers. Only room temperature IQ allowed here in Master Protoss. That's 75% got through school, 75 IQ get out. Protoss. That was very dumb. That was really dumb. How many toss games in a row? Like 4. Not a particularly outstanding amount. There were several Zerg to start. I do have
Your dedication will be rewarded.
Here you go, dude.
No. That I peaked on that one. I'm gonna go to the real gameplay. Couple team games. No, I felt my brain fall apart on that one. Like that was the mark. After like 2 hours. Where it was way too sloppy. It worked out in my favor because it's PvP, but it was all over the place. Not obvious, but to me it's pretty obvious. no longer able to wrangle it. Alright, what are we complaining about today? Widowmines, but that's every day. Wow, there's a lot of custom games up there. Let's see if the arcade has anything too fresh. Looks like the same spread. Kerrigan Survival doing pretty well. Then again, essentially, like, this is in order of most played, but it's not proportional. It's like Direct Strike, 50%. Everything else, 50%, starting with Squadron TD at like 8%. Oh yeah, Cyril picking Masters 3. I looked at it again, and you can tell that the players are fat. Like, you could actually just look at the camera, and you can tell it's not like a low-level player. And now I've literally played games tonight that were almost as dumb, so... I think Cyril realized, and he just let me and Hearthstone go back and forth about how dumb the builds were, while Cyril realized, huh, they're pretty good. They're dumb, but that's just normal Protoss. Like, and he did not mention it. He didn't say anything about that. He just pointed out the builds. And I think I was getting so into how ridiculous it was. Like, I should have bumped it up. I bumped it up from gold because I'm like, well, it's PvP, so. But I lost my focus. And that's why he's a champion. Like, you can definitely, if you take it in a vacuum and you look at even what we saw of the game, Hamster sent me the game. The game only goes about 10 seconds longer than when he cut it off as well. Like, it was only a 6-minute game. It was just a ridiculously stupid PvP. I literally just played one of those. Good game so far. Yeah, I'm not going to ruin it. I'm just going to ruin it with team games, which is a classic tactic. We're getting cannon rushed. How many Protoss do they have? Divided in half, and that's how many cannon rushes. You can round up, though. As well. The rest is carriers. I like this. Just put a pylon at every base, and just see which one lands. I like the hedge in your bets. Oh yeah, team game, since these maps were Blizzard maps. Look at this. There are multiple spots where, like, a single space. We literally don't have these on the ladder because Cannon Rush is ridiculously OP if you have it. But, like, for team game maps, they're just like, who gives a fuck, bro? Nobody ever bothered to make it not suck. Oh my god, I have to go... And the mineral line doesn't have a pocket in it, so I have to go all the way around. This is ridiculous. Like, it's not even following the normal mineral conventions. Well, this doesn't look good over... That's 2 cannon rushes. Oh, that's cool. There should be 5 attacking. There we are. So there are no Protoss on our team, so they both, like I said, you could round up. And here's an example. Is that my drone? Wait, no. What? Well, here we go. Yeah. So the issue is there's another Zerg over here. He has speed. Alright. Straight up not having a good time, bro. This is a coordinated assault. Good thing he right-clicked on the queen and called it a day. Alright, we're going back to enemy. Oh, son of a bitch. I love it. Well, looks like Protoss has expanded.
동맹이 공격받는데 보고만 있나요? 대군주가 더 필요합니다. 인구수가 막혔습니다. 동맹이 공격받는데 구경만 하지 않겠죠? 동맹 기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 여왕이 생성되었습니다.
6 lings can kill a cannon if they attack it perfectly. Oh no, here we go again. Did you not? Oh yeah, that's a bad spot. Yeah, I've got my own problems to deal with here. I'm getting, like... It's just a bunch of fucking Zerglings in my base. This is some shit. He's gonna have Banelings, I bet. Like, that's the next step here. You're gonna go for the spawning pool, bro? If I get that, he can't build any more shit. Technically correct. You know what? Go for it. You got this. Believe in yourself. Meanwhile, I got a whole ass Protoss base in my base. I don't know. The Terran just fucked right off. I'm gonna start working on it with Ravagers. How many Zergs did they have? Is that just the one Zerg? Okay, so there goes the Zerg. So no more Zergling issue. So that means I can move the spines up without exposing my base nearly as much. There's more fucking cannon. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's the most obvious thing in the world, but the least surprising thing I've ever seen. Got the spines over here. They're a little close. I don't have transfuse in a moment. Well, this is certainly, on a scale of 1 to happening, it is... Alright, you can just lose all your shit if you'd like. I was being all economical about it. This guy's trying to defend his base, which is our base. But, unfortunately, for him, it is our base, not his base at the end of the day, so... Try to keep up. I guess we'll get +1, so I can feel like I'm doing something here. I have 2 spawning pools, but that's just my backup spawning pool. Shit. Yeah, doing good work over there. Is this a fucking barcode in 4v4? Disgusting. We will reclaim our homeworld! Why not just mass Zerglings? How good are Zerglings against cannons?
동맹이 공격받는데 보고만 있나요?
Very good. Pretty good.
동맹이 공격받는데 구경만 하지 않겠죠?
Mostly because we've already won the game and I was just fucking around with Ravagers. And believe it or not, 4v4 is not known, at least for me, not for Barcode Man, for being the sweaty min-max tryhard of modes, contrary to every Barcode 4v4 player's belief. If I really wanted to win, I wouldn't play Zerg in team games, but here we are. Zerglings wreck cannons. Thanks for the tip.
영이 생성되었습니다. 아, 그건 좀 아닌 것 같은데요. 그건 동맹이 공격받는데 보고만 있나요? 가스. 동맹이 공격받는데 구경만 하지 않겠죠?
Mortars.
동맹이
Cannons really aren't that scary. Like, they can't even kill a Widowmine before it burrows and fires.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
But, I mean, it adds up. We brought it back to the mines, though. Are there no Grandmasters in team games? No, everybody sucks too much, and also there is no GM. There's Archon Grandmaster, but let's see how many teams have played enough games to be Archon GMs. 0. So the issue is you need at least 30 games played minimum to be GM, which means you have to find 30 opponents. The issue is... So, because Archon never had a random queue mode, the issue with Archon mode would be both players fighting for control of the same. Such a cool idea that in hindsight was so obviously doomed to fail. It's like those clickbait videos where it's like, 1 player against 5 Archon pro gamers. It's like, all these pros, it's so intensely ingrained that like you do your production, you micro, it's almost impossible to actually just focus on, like, I'm microing one thing. It actually hurts players overall. But, I mean, for Terran, maybe. Because Terran has a reasonably split, like, production and, like, micro. Like, those are 2 relatively distinct things. But for Protoss, you got Warp Gate, which is that part of the fight? Is it... For Zerg, it's... Oh, it's a disaster. Like, what about assigning roles just like in a MOBA? Well, so, the reason Archon tournaments never took off was because everyone who played StarCraft 2 is a 1v1 player, not a team game player. And all the team game players have no chance of even teamed up beating the 1v1 players, even if they delegate perfectly. Like, because me and 10 other people combined, all with our own perfect tasks, are not going to beat Sarah. Like, because that's just not how the game works. The benefit you get from it is not enough. A player you were matched with has left the game or disconnected from the service. The announcer is Park from the GSL.
미니맵 안 보나요?
I like having the hype Korean announcer because 1, hype Korean. 2, 95% of the time, I know why there's an announcement. Like, I know supply blocked or attack or whatever. And it gets annoying hearing the same lines in English. Chat roulette finals? I think that's a different thing. There's try German. I guess you could have some of the like character announcers in other languages. That works, but not the you know, announcers. Oh my god, there are 2 barcodes on our team. I want us to lose. I'm not going to go out of my way to make it happen, but I am disappointed. What the fuck? Team games are where all the people who want to feel like they're playing StarCraft without any of the actually... Are there still free-for-all games? That was removed like 7 years ago. Because the average queue time was around 2 hours. But you can still play, like, the free-for-alls are like the cat and mouse games. On arcade. That's about as close as you get. But you can still play all of those. They're still popular on the arcade. But like normal StarCraft free-for-all is not. It's all like instant build and trade BGH with one guy who got really good at spamming cyclones with instant build. Like, I can't get over how, like, you look through the match history, the last 7 days he's played 200 instant build BGH games that were all about 6 minutes long. Like, it's like, well, at least you know what you like. I gotta... I don't trust probes. My father trusted a probe once. He's fine, but it was very risky. The fuck? Can you cannon? What is this? Yeah, but I want to know, like, why? You're gonna, but I see. He has more. There's a decoy. They're all decoys here. That's high ground vision. Clever girl. Yeah. Kill the probe. Okay. How many of those are... So, there's only one pylon on all that. Just kill the pylon, bro. It's hard to tell though, for like, it's always been an issue in my opinion. Like warping in buildings, like you can't even tell what team they're on, let alone what building they are sometimes. Oh my god, so how many cannons are on the map right now? I just dealt with 3 or 4. This guy is quite optimistic about... It's not really a cannon rush so much as like a cannon convention.
수정탑을 동맹이 공격받는데 구경만 하지 않겠죠? 동맹 기지가 공격받고 있습니다.
Welcome to Cannon Con. Can you con your way through? Or con your can? Nope. Did he just... Is that... Oh my. Wow. We're finding so many architectural wonders here in 4v4. Oh my... Now this one, you could definitely get through it. These,
동맹이 공격받고 있습니다.
yeah.
동맹이 공격받는데 구경만 하지 않겠죠?
I'm not gonna build carriers because they're
동맹이
boring.
공격받는데 보고만 있나요?
Like, it would probably be the correct move if I really cared, but... Good thing about team games? Well, half the time we just lose. Like, if I hadn't figured out that there was only one pylon, that could have been a disaster. I mean, it's not that hard to figure out, but I think at least 50% of players would have just panicked and not realized there was only one pylon. And then you're probably down a player after they ping 50 times, complain about their teammates, and then rage quit, right?
연구 동맹이 공격받는데 구경만 하지 않겠죠? 동력적
Well, looks like it's been dealt with. Everything they're building is pretty good against Void Rays, but if you have enough Void Rays... Well, they still die to Widow Mines, but it's harder though.
Phase crystals charged.
Oh, look at all this. Just like, Sunset Village hanging out. Unrelated. I gotta say, like, even on 4v4 maps, pretty sure this was a, like, community map. I mean, if not, you know what? Pretty solid Blizzard map. I'm reasonably sure this is a community map. You can tell, because it has soul. And sometimes... What the fuck?
동맹 기지가 공격받고 있습니다.
Oh, DTs. Ah, shit. I didn't even...
동맹이 공격받고 있습니다.
Uh-oh.
동맹이 공격받는데 보고만 있나요? 동맹 기지가
Do we have a Terran? Yes, technically. Oh, well, I think we're dead, yep. Got him. Is that even the Protoss?
설마
Technically, it is a Protoss.
동맹 기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 정신 똑바로 차리세요.
Bold commentary, though, I will say. Ah, yeah. His name is literally Headhunter. He went DTs. And he's trash talking. I do love it. He's on brand. Like...
동맹이 공격받는데 자나깨나 동맹 기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 업그레이드 너무 믿지 마세요. 동맹이 공격받는데 보고만 있나요?
He recalls the DT. Alright. Dude, the roaches are right there. Well, I guess we gotta go carriers now.
동맹이 공격받는데 구경만 하지
Do I even have a fleet beacon?
우리 지는 거 아니죠?
Look at him microing his DT. Oh my god. Thank you.
Phase crystal charge.
Yeah, kind of forced into the carriers because our weak teammates left. So like, team still going. Oh my god. Unupgraded Marines. Oh, he has +1. Of course he does. No stim, no combat shield, but he's got +1. Classic. Dude, oh no. You can't lose all your tanks like that. Oh my god. You have to build more than just tanks. No. It's like it's just... Wow, it's so much money. Not even close. Fortunately, it didn't have much gas. I can max out on carriers. Oh shit.
Your dedication won't be rewarded.
Oh, it's fine. The stasis will save me. Carrier has arrived. That's fine. I want Headhunter to trash talk me more. Though I'm afraid he may have exhausted his entire vocabulary.
동맹기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 정신 똑바로 차리세요. 동맹기지가 연구.
Dimensional strings attuned.
동맹기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 동맹이 공격받는데 구경만 하지 않겠죠? 가스가 부족합니다. 가스. 동맹이 공격받고 있습니다. 잘 소환해주면 안 돼요? 공격자님 거기에 소환 못. 동맹기지가 공격받고 동맹이 공격받는데 보고만 있나요? 동맹기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 구경만 하지 않겠죠? 똑바로 차리세요.
Your dedication will be rewarded. I am the voice.
동맹기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 동맹기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 동맹이 공격받는데 보고만 있나요? 가스가 부족합니다. 가스.
For the reckoning.
Shit, that's way too many stalkers.
업그레이드 완료.
Not anymore!
자나깨나 동맹기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 가스는 점검이 필수. 가스. 동맹기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 똑바로 차리세요. 광맥이 바닥났습니다.
He has +3? What's he doing getting upgrades? Look at this nerd. Ah, shit. I was hoping they'd just be like building units. And be so focused on it. But no.
거기에 소환 못해요. 공격적이 뭔지 알죠? 그 안에 배치하세요. 에너지 업하고
You seek guidance?
에너지가 부족합니다. 광물을 광맥이 바닥났습니다.
I need to launch the interceptors. That's the hard part here. Oh no, the Thors!
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 광물이 부족합니다.
We need coffee.
광물을 다 썼는데 광물 대출은
I'm out of money. Oh yeah, begging for so many interceptors.
간헐천이 부활됐습니다. 거긴 아니죠.
I'm already running out of minerals at the golds.
간헐천이 바닥났다고요.
Oh my god, my supply is so bad. God, Marines just kill all my interceptors. Did he just say it? Those are +3. So the counter to fucking 12 carriers is just to A-move Marines and Thors, as you know.
동맹 기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 기지가 공격받고 있습니다.
What does he have? He's only at 2-1? Oh my. Carriers are so bad. They're only good if you get scared of them.
업그레이드 완료. 동맹 기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 정신 똑바로
What are my upgrades on the carrier? +3, +1 shield. So sad. What is going on over there? Are we gonna recall you, bitch? Oh wait, I never got charged. Where's my Twilight? Just walk menacingly. I think they're team killing the fuckboy, which like I support their efforts. Good luck out there. I mean, I don't support team killing, but like, if you had to choose one. No, don't build the mothership at this one. I don't. I ended up having the most cannons, so yeah. Here we are. Don't know what to make of that, but dude, just give me a break. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose fucking 1,800 minerals of stalkers to kill a Nexus. It's gonna be worth it. And that's annoying. That big. Oh my god, now the Terran wants a piece of it. It's Terran's turn. Alright. Here we go. Terran time. Oh, you count. Come back here.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Am I red? Also, I have observers. He doesn't know that. I think he is not enjoying his teammates very much, which is good. I like that. Probably should get Storm, but... Oh, Mama's home.
공격받고 있습니다.
Let me go!
썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 적 공격 모르나요? 모르면 맞아야죠.
Oh yeah, well, he's Terran. He just does whatever he wants. Shields, please. Oh. Pretty sick mothership micro. That was cool. I mean, not gonna make the difference, but could you stop? Oh my god. Wave of stalkers. I can't get out of my little pocket.
Time is now. Kala is served.
광맥이 바닥 아군이 공격받는데
I just-
업그레이드 완료.
Agreed. We are ready. Let us proceed. Victory awaits.
업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치는 마세요.
We embrace the glory of battle.
ND bear.
Our mind.
By the time I kill this, they're gonna hit the other side.
연구.
Reinforcing Skyway.
Let us proceed.
Defeat. Told him though. Mm-hmm. Well, the barcode's lost on the bright side. So that was fun. More people don't ambush bases by teleporting via mothership. I think they would if the mothership didn't cost as much as, like, multiple bases itself. So, but it also, do you necessarily ever want to teleport into a base? There are some niche scenarios, but you can already warp in charge lots with a warp prism. So the amount of scenarios where teleporting via mothership into their base is better than just having a warp prism is, there's not much overlap there, as you're just kind of trapped in their base then. So, because most of the time all you want to warp in is the charge lots. I do think used as like a strategic recall is the best case scenario, especially in Protoss versus Zerg. Like having a mothership on the other side of the map from where you're focusing, both for defense and to reposition your army, but not as like a fighting unit overall. Like that's how Raynor uses it as Protoss, is the battleship. Or not the battleship, like the support mothership. But yeah, as Protoss, you pretty much need to make sure you're winning a fight before it starts. At the higher level in 1v1. At the lower level, you just A-move and watch them complain. Which is the eternal struggle for Protoss, is you can A-move your way up to the round of 32 of most major tournaments. But that's what it kind of falls apart. I mean, let's go to the beautiful country of Europe. Head on over there. And see how Grandmaster's doing. I'm not sure it'll be able to connect. Battle.net's been really shitty. Ah, yes. I won't forget, though, Cyril asking if there were tiers in Grandmaster. That feel. You're so far up, you'd have to look down. There's a star. Like, kind of, yes, but also not really. There are not. Okay, so Clem and Cyril not pictured. I'm sure he has higher MMR, but that doesn't mean, like, he might not be in GM this month. But Protoss. Well, that's actually, it's hard to visualize here. Honestly, it doesn't look as bad, just at a quick glance, as it usually is. Why Blizzard allowed barcodes? Well, what are you going to do about it? So, with the Legacy of the Void beta, they switched it to Real ID. And your name, or whatever you had on your Battle.net account, which for many people was their actual name, they just did that with no warning. So that was a lot of backlash very quickly. Now, I think there's maybe a middle ground of, like, you have to pick a certain, like, range of names, but, like, it is weird you can pick the same name as someone else. Of course, then you have, like, whoever gets Cyril first, right? But at the end of the day, like, does the ladder matter? Is the more relevant question, I think. And the answer is not really. So, let's see. In Grandmaster, we got charts. Currently, it is 40% Protoss across the world. We can actually just... No, not this one. In European Grandmaster, there are 66 Terrans, 85 Protoss, and 50 Zergs. 73, 84, 46 on Korea. And the Chinese server doesn't exist anymore. 5 brave randoms, yes. I mean, like on NA, probably 3 of those are ping, but... Or, like, if Cyril just off-raced as random, he would easily be GM. A lot of... Because your MMR is still based off your main. But... So, Protoss is #1 in GM on all 3 servers. And Zerg is by far the least. So therefore, we should buff Zerg, right? And Protoss should be nerfed, clearly. And Terran's perfect. Right around 33%. Nailed it. Maybe change the Cyclone up for some variety. I think at this stage we have to do... Cyril wins. Okay? We buff Zerg and Cyril will win everything, but at least everyone else can play it. I don't know. Like, I feel like if Banelings had 1 HP, Cyril would still use them and win tournaments. And nobody else would. Like, Dark might sneak to a finals every now and again. I'm not bringing up my balance changes because I'm just going to get depressed again. But it comes down to Warp Gate at the end of the day. We're never going to switch Warp Gate. I'm down for a buff to the Stalker and a slight nerf to Blink build time. That's what I want to try. If I had to zero in on anything, buff the Stalker, but nerf the Blink build time so Blink all-ins aren't ridiculous. Like, but the fact that the Stalker sucks so hard is the reason why Protoss... Like, there's many reasons, but if you had to zero in on one unit sucking and being a problem, I think it's the Stalker. Has there been an era where Gateway units were OP? All of them. Duh. Like... They're OP when they warp in 20 in my main. They're not OP when they run past 6 Widow Mines. Ah, yes. Introduce the Dragoon into the Gateway, not the Warp Gate? No, okay. That is a cool idea from Grant. That's not gonna fucking happen. The only people who are gonna get new units or reskinned units are Terrans. Like, I was gonna say we're not gonna get new units, but the Cyclone is effectively a new unit. Isn't Blink Stalker still a go-to versus Roach? No. It's just kind of the best option, but it's not great. Like, it's not a hard counter, but it is a counter-ish. No, I think gateways should build faster. Like, what is the reason? Literally, what is the reason to have a gateway instead of a warp gate? There is no reason. They removed the reason. They actively made it so they automatically go into warp gates because it's literally faster. If you built something out of a gateway or you warped it in right next to the gateway, it is faster in every case to warp in the damn unit next to the gateway, which doesn't make any sense from a strategical... Like, I mean, it's simplified that way, but... New upgrade for Stunk. Okay, let me see. Never mind, I took it back. We're looking at my balance patch. The one that I made out of spite. Oh, this is my real one, not my spite one. I mean, this is still spiteful, but, like, with actual thought behind it. It's all spite. This is like, actually, if I could change the game, what I would probably do. Maybe with some adjustments to the stats, but the idea. So, and it's in the game, thanks to, Rhyme. But, Terran, the Cyclone, what the fuck? We're going back. Going back. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. What the fuck? Siege Tank is now immune to abduct in Siege mode. Big buff. Widow Mine is removed and replaced by the Concussive Mine, which acts pretty much exactly the same as a Widow Mine, but there's no situation in which it remains cloaked after firing. It still does a bunch of damage to single target, though not enough to one-shot Stalkers or Oracles. Key point. It does currently enough. 150 damage would leave them with 10 HP. But it has a concussive blast for AoE, instead of one-shotting probes and such. It deals 15 damage and slows things. It's like an AoE Marauder slow. Drilling Claws is still faster and... Widow Mine has extra damage versus shields. Yes, because fuck Protoss, literally. Do you genuinely think tanks should be on Abducto? Are you insane? Yes, Blinding Cloud exists. And we're nerfing the Widow Mine. The idea here is, believe it or not, the late game unit composition should involve siege tanks and not mass Widow Mine. I know it sounds crazy. My idea is mines are used as zone defense for your siege tanks. In this way, with a mine that doesn't one-shot potentially 35 mainlings in one fucking hit. It would still two-shot, but one-shot. Now, you can actually play without playing Minesweeper the entire game. Like, Cyril's gotten very, very good at Minesweeper. You see how good he is at dragging those Widow Mines in? And that's like 50% of what he's doing in fights. And sometimes he still gets hit, but like... So the Ghost. Supply cost is 3. And the hitbox size is larger, because sometimes I can't tell whether there's a Ghost there. So we make it 10% larger. This was inspired by the Great Observer change, that we made it slightly larger, because sometimes Terrans couldn't tell if there was an Observer. So that was the inspiration for this change. The Raven gets a flashlight. It doesn't do any damage. But it no longer flies gracefully to its death if commanded slightly incorrectly. Is mostly aimed at less accomplished players. Also, Hellbats and Hellions. Infernal Pre-Igniter is replaced with Concentrated Fire, which the Hellion, same thing, bonus versus light. The Hellbat gains armor in range instead of a bonus versus light. The idea being, the Hellbat is more of a frontline tanking unit, as opposed to another unit that does a fuck ton of splash damage or dies. I don't know if this would be much better against Zealots or Zerglings, but I like it more than another sort of glass cannon unit, which is what the Blue Flame Hellion kind of is. I think having the Hellbat as an actual kind of tank instead of splash damage, or focused on splash damage, would be an interesting, combined with the siege tanks, remember? Alright. Protoss. The Stalker does more damage, just like generally, and it benefits slightly more from upgrades. The Blink upgrade, though, takes longer, for obvious reasons. And there's an upgrade at the Dark Shrine, that the Stalkers gain +2 range versus air, like the Thor does. It would work in pretty much exactly the same way the functionality is already in the game. So, that would destroy Zerg, like the Thor does. So the idea here is ranged liberators, brood lords, mostly ranged liberators, really mostly focused on ranged liberators. Yeah. The Immortal now does the damage is exactly the same, unless you're not armored. In which case, it now 2 shots Marines instead of 3. Same with Zerglings. Well, it only took 2 shots for Zerglings before, but this would 1-shot Banelings as well. Stalkers attack twice? They do not. They attack once. It looks like 2 attacks. The Mothership is also now immune to Abduct. Because, what the fuck? Why has it ever been abductable? +3 Immortals will 1-shot all Lings. Those Immortals killing 1 Zergling every, like, 1.6 seconds or whatever their attack speed is will tilt the difference in Protoss versus Zerg, I think. Observer is now created from the Nexus. It requires a robo. You no longer have to choose between units and detection. You still need tech, like an orbital command or a lair. And you'd have to choose between probes and detection, but not like colossi and detection. The warp prism no longer warps in quickly. No longer can it warp it in like 4 seconds, 20 charge slots. It can warp it in like 11 seconds, 20 charge slots. But the cost is decreased, and the health is increased. And the pickup range is reduced slightly. The idea is it's a lot closer to a shuttle or a support pylon. Not, surprise, 20 charge slots. I think in most cases that'd be a big nerf. especially at the pro level. Even though it gives more options. Tempest. Tectonic destabilizers replaced with kinetic disintegrator. Now deals plus 20 to mech units. Protoss finally gets something that deals extra damage to mech units. How exciting. The extra damage to buildings is hilariously dumb, in my opinion, but War Prism becomes mostly useless. Well, combined with all these other ridiculous buffs to Protoss, wow, it's almost like there's ups and downs. Oh yes, and we are going to increase, of course, the Guardian Shield duration to 13.01 seconds, which is up from 12.86. Important to note. Tempest deal plus 20 to mechanical. Just whatever they're hitting. If it's mechanical, it's plus 20. Oh yeah, this one's actually a buff, though. Guardian Shield now applies the Guardian Shield buff. So, instead of having to sit in the shield in a literal death ball, you now have 3 seconds of Guardian Shield. So, say charge lots, which have a tendency to, you know, not sit there in the shield, would have several seconds of shielding, making it somewhat usable in a practical scenario. As it stands right now, you step a toe out, and the Guardian Shield no longer applies, which, in my opinion, is ridiculous. Spire. Cheaper. Greater Spire. Proportionally more expensive. Mutas. 5 more HP. Hydras. Groove Spines. Gone. Or take longer, actually. I don't think I'd keep this. I don't think Hydras are a big issue anywhere right now, but... Armored. Oh, Infestors are no longer armored. Neural Parasite is cheaper. So no longer armored means no more bonus damage from tanks or marauders. I mean, they're still super squishy at 90 HP, but... Neural Parasite duration reduction. And they get slime balls. When unburrow. They get slime balls. It doesn't do any damage, but it makes you feel real icky. So... And then the Viper is stunned longer after abducting and can no longer target deployed siege tanks or mothership. No way that thing is armored. Yeah, the fact that armor and armored are two very different things. There are plenty of units that are armored and don't have armor. Because it is a debuff, effectively. The Guardian Shield stay in the unit? Yes. If you go through the Guardian Shield, you get a buff for a short amount of time that reduces the damage from ranged attacks. So, instead of what it is currently now, which is if you stay within the bubble, it reduces damage. It also, somewhat misleadingly, reduces damage from units that are inside the bubble as well. So, like, if there's a Marine and a Zealot in the bubble, that is reduced. It just kind of looks weird. Honestly, I think that's makes a lot of sense just for, like, because as it stands right now, sentries just die. Like, I think sentries should have, like, 2 more range. They should at least have more range than stalkers. No pro player, like, they'll try to work a bit and they just die because they walk in front of immortals and stalkers because that's how they are. Like, otherwise you have to babysit your sentries in every single fight. It would be better if they didn't actually attack, even. Like, if they had, like, the campaign siege mode. Silly when stuff has the tag, it's really... I do not subscribe to the idea that it's going to be too complicated, okay? League of Legends requires, like, fucking 28 coloring books of items and an encyclopedia of random-ass tags and effects. And still, millions upon millions of people somehow manage to at least learn some of it. So I don't think the idea that figuring out whether a unit is light or armored is some sort of complicated, unintuitive, comprehensive difficulty. No, I think we could go even... In fact, something I thought should have been added, and this one actually is intuitive. I thought should have been added, but Blizzard was against, like, just as like a basic level. Just, instead of saying plus mechanical, or plus shields, or plus biological air, just versus Zerg. Okay? Fucking... You want to do extra damage against shields? Okay, whatever. Or against mechanical. Just say versus Terran versus Zerg. This would have fixed so many issues with balancing certain units that were used in the wrong... Like, instead of saying versus biological, say versus Terran. Or versus Zerg. Like, the Archon now does plus 10 versus Zerg. Okay, maybe it does plus 15 versus Terran. I don't know, we can change that up. But while it seems ham-fisted and not lore really immersive, I think that could have been done and saved a lot of back and forth over whether something, like the Oracle being light or armored, back and forth, like changing it up. Like, stuff like that feels more convoluted than just saying bonus damage against Protoss or against Zerg. Okay, like... But here we are, right? So that's not changing now. All right, we're not adding new attributes like that. How does this nerf Protoss further? Well, technically, if you just straight up replaced shield damage with versus Protoss, it would also hit their hull damage. So if we just straight up switch those out for versus Protoss, it would fuck Protoss over even more. So, Terrans. I guess technically Zergs, but Zergs are usually kind of reasonable, so, like... That reminds me of when Rogue beat Maru in GSO. He's like, yeah, Zerg's pretty OP right now. Okay. Then again, he did just beat Maru. I don't hear Cyril saying it. But I think it's very different as well how Cyril plays compared to Rogue. Rogue just mentally dismantled people. Cyril just ignores people and plays better. I mean, he knows what you're doing, but it almost feels like it doesn't matter if you're doing something, because he's just, like... The best, though, there are some specific examples, but they're usually... very specific, like the build on Equilibrium against Dark, where he walled off the gold base. Stuff like that is playing the player or the matchup. But the probably 9 out of 10 games are just near perfect. Like, there's no practical difference. Archon's getting bonus versus Zerg and bonus versus Bio. Well, everything Zerg is bio, even the buildings. Everything Terran, all Terran buildings are mechanical. So, if you gave plus mechanical damage to the Tempest, it would still do more damage to things like turrets or planetaries. So there's that. Like, but obviously not spores. Like, I'm sorry, thinking about hopping on the ladder? No. So, I'll let you in on a secret about the Cyril coaching, which is not actual coaching, but it's going to be like a more buffet version of Rank Roulette. I'm intentionally going to be picking all the different leagues, so we can maybe work our way up the ladder and see what tips Cyril has for players of... Because it's not going to be the whole replay. It's going to be like key fights, or like 3-5 minutes or something, not 27 minutes of watching you turtle to battle cruisers. All right, so believe it or not, yes, lower level samples. In fact, since everyone's diamond. But thank you for watching. I'm sorry we ended with a rant. I was aiming for 10 games. We got 10 games. I won every 1v1 I played that I didn't leave against a barcode, so it was only like 3 out of. But thank you for watching. And we'll be back with more StarCraft 2 tomorrow night, and then I'll be gone for like 5 days. 4 or 5 days, something like that. And eventually I can tell you where I'm going. Or you could ask your mother. No. But not now. I will be gone, and it is related to content. But not yet. RTS content. So, that we'll put that teaser out there. You going to the same thing Roddy going to? No comment. I'm sticking to the letter of every agreement, which is exciting things for RTS, maybe. We'll see. All right. So, thank you, by the way, on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm gonna play some Last Epoch. I've been really enjoying it. They really made the number go up simulator pretty good, in my opinion. In a way that Diablo 4 did not, and Path of Exile, you have to sift through mountains of spreadsheets in order to get to. So, I understand. Not great. Not as engrossing content as StarCraft. Alright, I get it. But, there's a lot of pretty colors. So, are you done with Helldivers? I'm not done with it. It's just also a very intense game, and the servers were exploding, much like Mass Epoch. But so, thank you guys on YouTube as well. Have a great